Greetings, fuckers. Alright, sorry for all those ungodly fucking duct tape technical difficulties. This is why you don't let YouTube get parts from China. Because then they get all their stuff screwed up. Or let squirrels go and eat your cables. Because, yeah, that tends to fuck things up too. I know what you're thinking. No, that only works for dial-up. Everything's always plugged into something. So, we're having to resort to doing a double recording offline, that of which is going to be premiered later on. So, I want to thank Lawrence, Ariel, General Tojo, our buddies Shatnik, and Dictator Lamont here for sticking with us with this nonsense. And thank you, Tara, for getting the technical stuff running, because oh, pain in the ass. I've never had that much trouble with YouTube. God, they love to make things difficult.
Well, that's because they decided to get rid of fucking Hangouts.
What? Did they actually get dropped by Google or something and get dropped by somebody else?
No, they made it to where you just can't use it to stream.
I think the reason was because of all those Animal Crossing, not Animal Crossing, what the fuck was that? You guys remember that animal game everybody was playing? Animal Jam, that's what it was.
Animal Jam?
Yeah, there was a lot of Google Hangout live streams where people would basically call in and say fucked up shit or show really inappropriate stuff. That's why they ended up cutting it.
That's why you ban those people. You don't ruin the fun for everyone else.
I agree, but YouTube doesn't handle shit right usually.
YouTube to do
yeah.
And if I had a better place to do streams, I'd go to it. Twitch sucks. Stream Me's down. And every other fucking streaming service is just as fucking bad.
Regrettably. Well, alright. So, let's try and get back into the business. Okay. So, the initial reason why we're trying to do this is because we wanted to update everyone a lot of things that were going on back. We are working on Chronicle 10. I've got a couple spoilers for you guys and a couple little hints and clues for a couple different things. First and foremost, I'll recap on a couple things that have been going on. One cool thing that happened recently
Microphone.
is... it's cutting out again?
Yep.
Oh, goddamn. So, one of the fun things we've had recently is you're actually able to get Bob and Rizzo back on Discord. It's a little bit of a pain in the ass, but luckily, I don't know, he literally had his password saved and everything, so all I had to do was basically get into the login site, and he's like, oh, hey, what's this button? I was like, that's the login. Well, I already got the stuff punched in. Okay, see what happens. Click, and bing. Next you know, he's in, so... Thankfully, he kept a couple people abreast of some of the things that we're going to be doing. Now, the first thing I want to go over is some of the plot. Now, we are going to be doing with the plot with 10 is we are still going to be going with the original direction. And the original direction was, since it was going to be for October, it was going to be like some spooky stuff, some ghost stories and stuff like that. But thanks to the support and the other videos that we've gotten from our buddy over in Poland, Captain Somebody, also known on the Discord server as Ironport, or what's he going by now, Ronan? Yeah, I think it's Ronan. We've actually got Captain Somebody's character to be canon, and it's taken a very interesting twist. And thanks to the big stink that we had with Mangelistan, I think it was called, that whole conflict is going to become canon as well. So we're going to kind of steer together a combination of those three into 10, and then after we get 10 done, that's basically going to be like the end of season 1, and then the movie is going to be a movie that we're going to do at the end, and we're going to see how it goes. Now, the idea is what we're going to do is we're going to get 10 done, and we're going to get the movie done before Halloween or on Halloween. And we're going to try and aim for about a 2-hour marker on the movie. And it's going to be Bobby, Alex Jameson, and myself. And if we can get any other people or any other videos, recordings, input and stuff, by all means. We don't have 100% script or completely solid plot for the movie. But we have had some input, we have taken it, and we are going to go and blend it in. The one thing that's going to be difficult is the sweater guy. As hysterical as it's going to be a little difficult. But I think I got a couple tricks to pull out of my sleeve. Let's see here. What else was there? Now the thing that we're going to be wind up doing is, the first thing we're going to do with 10 is we're going to leave a couple things in there that are going to gradually get brought up in the movie, because we're not going to have any immediate spoilers. No one's going to immediately know who shot Captain Somebody, but there's going to be more clues. So, for anyone that's looking forward to the movie, we are going to finally figure out who shot Captain Somebody in the movie. But things are going to get steered more towards that, and the plot around him is going to deepen more as more things are uncovered and more mayhem comes out of the woodwork. There will be an introduction to a little bit of a trouble that happens with one of the neighbors in Burnside, Kekistan, the nation of Turkmenistan. Although, we might just wind up turning that into a little something or other that just winds up happening in Bangalistan, because you know what, to hell with them anyways, right? And hopefully, I emailed Bobby, he's liking it so far. So one thing I want to do is I want to go emails that we actually exchanged, because he had some pretty interesting ideas going before he went and passed out. The one thing he told me is, okay, we do Chronicle 10. I want to start with the opening credits, and the background noise I want to be of that Russian ghost station. And then I want to have an announcement of some footage from Captain Somebody talking about his attack. Then after that, go back to talking about the ghost signals and use the same sound. And then after that, or in the middle of it, he wants to cut into a breaking news announcement of a conflict starting near the border of Kekistan and Turkmenistan. And he's going to go use some of the Ukrainian conflict footage that we found for that. So yay, I'll finally get to get use out of that crap. And then back to me talking about the ghost signal. And after that, he wants to play a little bit more of some of the actual audio we got from the ghost station and that, because there's a couple different names that get mentioned here. And let's see here. Tara, now if I play this, is it going to come through on my end, or do I have to shoot it to you so that you can play it?
Is it the one you already sent me?
Yeah, the one's 15 minutes.
Yeah, give me a second. I have to.
Not 15 minutes. 15 seconds, sorry.
Yeah, I know, I have to play it. Give me a second.
Alright, cool.
And by the way, whenever I leave Discord, it closes it out, so I have to start all over. So just a minute, I gotta hit mute until it gets to the 15-second mark.
Alright, let us know before you go and start that up.
I already hit play.
Alright.
Alright, I got it muted until it gets to the 15-second mark, whenever it starts playing.
Alright.
And we're about to hit unmute.
Семерка, четверка, единица, четверка, тройка, пятерка.
Alright, that's a little bit of a hint as far as the direction we're going. Now, I know not a lot of people may be familiar with this conspiracy, but it's something that will actually fit in fairly well with the lore that we have around Kekistan. Because the fun thing is, being that we put Burnside Kekistan, it's close enough to Russia, and this radio station has been going on since the 70s. And there's a lot of interesting stuff about it, and we just might have a couple hints that you'll pick up on with that short little bit that we played there. Because the one thing that we know for certain is we've got a lot of fingers to point at a lot of people. As you know, we've got many enemies. We've got the alphas, we've got the termites, we've got the cucksacks, we've got plenty of people that don't like us. So, it wouldn't be too far-fetched. But I guarantee you guys, it's going to get really interesting. And that is the one big hint that we're going to leave you for as far as Chronicle 10. The rest of the stuff is, after we go and play through that, and a couple different hints are going to be dropped by Bobby, we're going to go to some footage of Captain Somebody speaking, and then quickly show up a flag, and we might make a statement, a little announcement there. It depends on what Bobby wants to put in, and after that, we're going to cut to a quick story from Bobby, and then bang. That's done and over with. The one thing that he did request is that if it's at all possible, he wants to see if by chance Captain Somebody might be able to change his location at all. Like if he can, go from woods, go through different environments and stuff. And then I told him, we'll see what we can do. And I told him that as far as the conflict that he wants to happen with Turkmenistan, I informed him about what happened with Mangalistan. And I'm hoping to hear back from him soon. That's what we got for 10. Once I get an answer back from Bobby, I'll let you guys know. But enough about that special project. Our buddy Lamont here, I think, is working on a project of his own.
Oh yeah. The Misadventures of Dictator Lamont. It's going to be a spicy piece, and it is going to, in fact, have Bobby Rizzo as canon.
Holy shit.
Including backline. Will Burnside.
Oh my god.
The Earth might have been destroyed in the pilot, but that doesn't mean humans haven't started space colonization yet.
Oh, this is gonna...
Plot twist. Burnside were the first to do it in canon. They were the only humans that escaped.
Oh my god, that's funny. Oh god, so this is gonna be like Fleets of Anarchy all over again, except with an obliterated Earth.
Essentially. It's like Invader Zim meets fucked up Family Guy, basically.
Oh, I love Invader Zim and Family Guy. This is gonna be awesome.
Speaking of Invader Zim, I recently watched the movie.
They made a movie?
Oh yeah,
Yes, it's
I've
on
heard of it.
Netflix.
Oh, fuck! I gotta go fucking find a pirate copy of that. Holy shit. Dude, Chetnik, have you ever watched Invader Zim?
Have you ever watched what?
Invader Zim. It's awesome.
I haven't.
Oh, it's an insane psychotic cartoon. Oh, it's gonna be fun. Well, Lamont, tell us more about this.
Well, anyway, the main faction of Kekistan is the Galactic Union of Kekistan, which has various branches, such as the Kekistan Armed Forces, Kekistan Space Squad, Burnside Fire Squad. Now, I did a little bit of a joke with this. Burnside, it has the word burn in it, so I made them firemen, except instead of being regular firemen, they burn people to death.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Flamethrowers have become quite efficient in combat now. great stuff. But anyway,
Awesome.
first to every organization in the galaxy, true story. And the reason I will reveal, this isn't too much of a spoiler, it's just a little bit of trivia. The reason he's such a terrorist is because he's been sending big dick pics to every known galaxy. He's sending dick pics to every leader in the whole galaxy, and it's all terrible.
So Geist has become the villain because he sent dick pics to everybody in the galaxy who's a leader of some
And jerks off in public.
Oh my god.
And one of the biggest things in alien culture is to wank in public.
Oh my god, that's funny as hell.
Victory is mine.
But yes, a very important subplot. There's two races, the Zargans and the Darmans. Those are the main races of the show. One of which has lime-colored skin, the other dark green skin. There's a huge racial conflict between them. It really highlights how people perceive modern racism nowadays. It's blown out of proportion, so I'm gonna blow it out of proportion.
Oh, that's awesome. That should be comic entertaining.
One other minor thing I've thought of is the Control Underdeveloped Nations Thoroughly program. Put two and two together, it's a good anagram.
I get it.
But, yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm not sure how many episodes it's gonna go for, but episode 1 is almost done production.
Oh, fucking awesome.
It's all finished. So it should drop sometime this month.
Awesome. Oh hell yeah, we're gonna have to shield the shit out of that, because that sounds like it's gonna be fun. Hell yeah.
I gotta sing the doom song now.
So Chetnik, how's it been going, man?
It's been going good, man. School's started up recently, so I've been a lot more busy, so I couldn't have really interacted as much as I wanted to with the Burnside community, but I decided that I wanted to get back in the fold, so here I am.
Awesome. We're glad to have you, and hey, school's important. You gotta do that homework or you get arrested.
FBI, open up.
Literally. This is the funniest thing I found out about school. Don't show up, you can actually get incarcerated for it. Imagine
I
it's
can do
much
that.
worse.
If you're under 18, your parents can get incarcerated for it.
Wait, what? No way!
Yeah, I'm dead serious.
Oh god, it's got
If you skip school and you're underage too much, your parents can get in trouble for that shit. Seen as like neglect or some shit.
Oh god. That's insane.
Oh yeah. Don't you just love American laws? They're all great.
Hell. Alright. Well, nonetheless, Chetnik, we're glad to have you back. Don't worry, servers not going anywhere. Most excellent, most excellent. Let's see here. As far as a couple other different spoilers and such, now, one thing we are still going to be using as far as who in actuality shot Captain Somebody is we are still going to have it assume that it is the actual Soviet clowns, but because the Chechnik rebels are looking after Captain Somebody and doing their best to, make sure that he's not going to get assassinated again, they are going to be let off the hook due to lack of evidence. That is the one definite spoiler I'm going to go and tell everyone. Now we have actually had a prop mask, clown mask that we had years ago from when we were going to do Burnside Reloaded, and we already said we got a lot of our props from it. It was that failed fucking movie we tried to do. But I need to go at some point in time find that clown mask, or whenever the Halloween stores open up around here, we need to get our hands on a clown mask, because the one funny thing that we want to do, if it's possible, this was Bobby's idea, is he wanted to try and get as many Serbian clowns together as possible to just do short video clips, or have different people dress up as Serbian clowns and do short actings. Just saying, No, I'm the person who shot Captain somebody. No, I'm the person that shot Captain somebody. No, he's lying. I'm the one that shot him because we got the idea to do basically the whole Spartacus thing with a bunch of clowns. Because, in essence, the circus knows that they're innocent. They just don't like the fact that, because at the scene of the crime, a clown mask was found as well as a couple other things, or initially just a clown mask was found, so it's like, this is awfully kind of suspicious.
Whenever you see a clown, you just stab it in the face.
Or run him over with a car.
No. See, they can survive that shit. You stab it in the fucking face. I don't like clowns. There's only there's 2 clown movies I like. That's Killer Clowns from Outer Space, and it has to be the It with Tim Curry because there is no other Pennywise.
Nice.
Yeah, the only thing wrong with the original was the fucking giant spider scene.
Yeah, I didn't like that one either, and I'm cool with it now because I've owned tarantulas and I fucking love tarantulas.
Those are cool as hell pets.
Have you guys seen Langoliers?
Yes, I've seen Langoliers.
Oh,
that
I'm a
one.
huge Stephen King movie fan. His books are too fucking boring for me. But I love his movies.
The originals, although the CGI was fairly bad, I gotta admit the acting was pretty damn good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing that made Langoliers good.
He stole that fucking movie. Tim Curry stole it.
He did.
What a
The movie
bitch.
didn't feel as great without him in the scene,
Well, for the longest time, Tim Curry denied being Frankenfurter in Rocky Horror Picture Show. And when people are like, no, we can tell it's fucking you, he was finally like, fine, it was me. It has a cult following, and this is how I got all my fans, so yeah. But he was proud to be the devil in Legend. But he wasn't proud to be a sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania.
Oh my god, that's fun.
The sweet transvestite. Maybe that's what I'll have my roommate Chad dressed up as, is Dr. Frankenfurter. Dude, you have the nose. You have the Frankenfurter nose.
I love those video clips where it's just a normal clip and then it just abruptly changes to that specific scene from the movie. That's just some shit like, what was his name? James Charles. Saw this clip of the James Charles apology video and just abruptly changed, I'm just a sweet transvestite. It was fantastic.
Oh, that's funny.
And I really want to point out, I hope everyone's enjoying our new OBS overlay. I put it together myself. Since we are the Musketeers, I have dedicated the background itself to being scenes of France and anything scene-wise to do with anything written by Alexander Dumas. The scene that I'm looking at right now is the prison in which the Count of Monte Cristo was kept in from the 2002 movie. We also have images of Monte Cristo, Alexander Dumas's home, which is called Chateau de Cristo or Chateau Monte Cristo. And of course, in the corner, I have gifs and images from anything to do with Alexander Dumas, as well as an image of himself and his wife, or should I say, his fat ass and his wife. And the one that just popped up is actually his home. It is Chateau Monte Cristo.
Geist.
I decided to do this because we're the Musketeers.
Fuck it works.
And there are over 100 images and GIFs that will eventually be seen all the way through in the corner, so enjoy. Let us know when you see a new one.
Oh boy, we're gonna be gift orders for a while. This is gonna get entertaining. Submit your gifts now, everybody. Submit while you can.
Well, I already have the one. I have 3 different GIFs. Where it starts out where Chris O'Donnell's screaming, because this is from Three Musketeers with Chris O'Donnell, Kiefer Sutherland, Oliver Platt, and not Sean Connery, but Charlie Sheen. And Chris O'Donnell's sitting there saying, "Oh my God, they're shooting at us!" Oliver Platt comes from the back and says, "Champagne?"
American schools be like.
Kiefer Sutherland goes, "We're being chased." Oliver Platt thinks for a minute and goes, "You're right. Something red."
Fucking hysterical.
So that's in here somewhere.
So once again, by all means, send gifts.
But
Not me, not
Alexander Dumas and any of his books or videos or the movies made from them.
Or you can send gifts of Geist. Gifts of Geist.
Or if you find them, send gifts of Burnside fucking someone with a butt plug helmet. That would be hilarious.
Make Geist butt plug.
I'm sure Geist would enjoy that.
I know
Oh, yeah.
some people that would.
I'm trying to educate her on what an actual pickle halve is for days on end. She still doesn't get it.
As far as I'm fucking concerned, it looks like a butt plug. The one you have has a dull, rounded top, just like a butt plug. It's a fucking butt plug helmet.
You gotta be safe.
How horribly depressing the cultural appreciation is.
Remember, kids, Chinese blood is lube.
But that's the prettiest lube.
Yeah, depends on where you get it, though. You gotta be careful. If it's in a syringe, don't pick it up, guys.
Oh, definitely not. Oh, before I do forget, as far as the plot that we're going with so far for the movie, we do not have a thorough, solid plot, but by the time we actually get to the movie, it will actually be uncovered who, in actuality, shot Captain Someone. Even though in Chronicle 10,
Okay, so you're pretty much doing a soldier version of Clue.
And Twilight.
Oh
Dude,
god, no, not Twilight, no.
Dude, you have Captain Somebody. Do you know the name of the person that you were supposed to have killed in the fucking game?
Somebody speak
It's
Chinese.
Mr. Body.
Oh Christ, are you kidding me?
No,
Really?
would you like me to link you to the movie, in which also has Tim Curry, in which is all about the Hasbro game?
Humor me, go for it.
Matter of fact, I will find. It's probably on Footlocker.
Oh, Foot Locker's got a lot of good stuff on there.
Yeah, I'll send it to you afterwards. But here, let's see.
But the reason why we're not initially going and telling who did it is because it's actually fitting pretty well, and we want to put a little hysteria in there, which is why the Serbian clowns are going to be introduced. Now, in the off case we can't actually get the acting and all that to work like we want to, we're probably going to just substitute that for the conflict with Turkmenistan/Bengelistan. And I know Lawrence and a lot of people are asking it now, the actual conflict that's going to happen is going to be in the movie. And we are going to use the tank. If I can't get that fucking thing to work, I will find a damn tank. I will
Alright.
make a damn tank.
Here
I
we
will
go.
get
I
it
found-
to work one way or another.
I found the very final movie clip.
Uh-huh.
Somebody was dead, but why? None of you even met him till tonight. You're Mr. Bond! Wait a minute! So who did I kill? My butler. Oh, shucks. He was expendable like all of you. I'm grateful to you all for disposing of my network of spies and informers. Saved me a lot of trouble. Now there's no evidence against me.
This all has nothing to do with my disappearing nuclear physicist husband or Colonel Buster's work with the new top-secret fusion bomb.
No. Communism was just a red But the police will be here any minute. You'll never get away with this, any of you. Why should the police come? Nobody's called.
You mean, oh my God, of course.
So why shouldn't we get away with it? The cellar, lock it, leave quietly one at a time, and forget that any of this ever happened. And you'll go on. Of course. Why not? Well, I'll tell you why not. Good shot.
Now listen to what's said.
Alright
Phone going
guys,
off?
I'm gonna leave. It's been
Okay.
fun talking to y'all, but y'all have a nice evening.
Peace.
Alright, we'll see you next time around, Chetnik. Guys gotta get from school.
Are you a cop?
No, I'm a plant.
A plant? I thought men like you were usually called a fruit.
Very funny. FBI. That phone call from J. Edgar Hoover was for me. I told you I didn't do it.
J. Edgar Hoover? Oh, Christ. Pause that. Pause that. Good God, that's loud. Holy shit, that's loud music. Okay, so a joke about J. Edgar Hoover calling the police on a bunch of guys that killed somebody named Mr. Body. That's what you're telling me?
You've never played the game Clue before, have you?
Hell no. I never got the chance to sit down. I was more of a risk guy.
Yeah, see, Clue is also a game of strategy.
Damn. Well, the one strategy we're doing here is we're trying to see how we're going to wind up steering this general plot. Because we initially, as far as the Halloween movie, we're initially wanting to have, like, zombies and some stuff like that. But the one coolest thing that we wound up actually having, by a happy accident, is we wound up actually finding a company in Ukraine that's actually selling old or replica Soviet uniforms and stuff for dirt fucking cheap. And if anyone paid close attention to one of the end scenes of the Sweater Project, there's a scene where there's a guy in a gas mask wearing one of these Russian hats. And this person has something to do with the attempted assassination. Or maybe investigated for the attempted assassination of Captain Summit. Now, with all these different investigations and the conflict going on, one thing we are going to do as far as a plot spoiler is we're going to have that tank scene, we're going to have a fight with Mangelistan, we're going to conquer their sorry asses, and after we conquer their sorry asses, it's going to turn out that they had a hand in this. And there's some link between them and this ghost station that's broadcasting all these weird, funny little messages and stuff in Russian. And there's going to be a link between some of these little different names and organizations and numbers and stuff they have, and Captain Somebody's attempted assassination, the conflict with Mangelistan, and these other little rebels and stuff that have popped up here and there that have been attacking Kekistan.
Puddin', I sent you the link to Put Locker's Clue.
Oh, most excellent. I just got it a second ago. Or what that was. Alright, thank you.
What we can do is we can watch it on Rabbit together one night.
Yeah, sure, we can do that one of these days.
Like a
Now,
Saturday or
hopefully-
Sunday.
Definitely. Let's see how next Saturday goes. Next Saturday I might actually use for editing some stuff together for 10 if things go as they should. You know, it depends. You know, I gotta see how Bobby's back's doing. That's the other thing. But we'll get into that a little bit later. And now it sounds like I'm dragging some of this stuff off with Chronicles and this and that and the other. But I definitely want to get everyone's input on it. I sent a couple emails back and forth to Bobby and that, because one thing that's going to be definite is we've got at least a basic plot we want to expand further on. I know Lawrence mentioned that he wanted to try and get the sweater guy in there. We're going to see what we can do about that. That tank scene's going to go on. We're going to see how much awesome I can try and do with that. I mean, if it comes to it, if it works out well, hey, I'll design a couple of tanks, I'll design a couple of boats, I'll design a couple of anything. And we'll just literally make like a 3D conquest of Mangelistan. And Mengels and any of them are actually around, they can enjoy the graphic middle finger.
You guys planning a nice twist in the script?
Yeah, we've got like 3 or 4 different twists that are going on. Because Bobby liked the funny idea of basically all the clowns doing the I'm Spartacus thing to go and throw everything off. I liked the thing with Mangelistan so much, I was like, hey, we should really incorporate this. And he's like, yeah, I love it, by all means, let's incorporate it. And being the fact that we were actually able to get a couple of props cheap, and if I can find that stupid mask, then we'll literally have everything set up for the culprit, we'll get the culprit, and then that'll be the end of the movie, and Chronicle 10 will be where it starts tipping off. And I'm hoping to get all of this done by Halloween, or shortly before Halloween. And hopefully this movie's going to go for about 2 hours, give or take. We don't want to make it incredibly long, like 2.5, 3 hours, like how the first actual pilot of Backline was. But we still want to have it decently long. And we want to have as much fan footage as we can get that we can nudge into that plot. So if anyone has anything they want to include as far as Mangelistan, alfalfas, and so on and so forth, go for it. Charles, if you want anything crazy you think you can come up with in that, by all means, throw it in. Fuck it.
I do own some nice Soviet items, such as
nice.
Yushchenko. It's great stuff.
Oh, you've got a shotgun and a gas mask? Nice.
Do like a nice communism bit.
Oh hell, by all means, go for it, man.
Make people think the Soviets killed him.
Oh, dude, that would be perfect. That'd be perfect. If you could like literally do something goofy where you get that together, get like some basic camouflage together, even if it's mismatched, and get some form of a prop weapon, or even if you run around with a rubber chicken or something, and babble on about killing Captain somebody or killing Kekistanis, go for it. Run around with a vodka bottle if you want to. I'm serious, we got pretty low standards here.
I made Captain somebody drowned in vodka.
Here you go,
Very slow, yeah. You gotta look like bitch. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Oh, man. That'll be great for you kids.
You left your Big Jake at Spencer's. You might want to pick that up real quick.
Oh, no!
I wonder if Geist has ever watched this.
Oh, man. I bet someone's gonna ask us to put Geist in this at this rate. Because, I mean, he's the main villain in in your bit. So many people tried to interview him. Oh my god, are you going to actually interview Geist?
If I can actually get a hold of Geist, it's a possibility.
Oh my god.
I want to hear a story about the Cambodian death camp from his side, you know?
My god, this would be hysterical. Oh god. Long story short, Tara, American Kelter, both of you guys are kind of oblivious to this, but before everyone got a hold of Bobby and I when we first started doing Backline, apparently there was this guy that called himself Red Geist that ran the servers, ran a couple Wikia pages and stuff, and had like this little digital fan base empire, and somehow he screwed it all up, got dethroned multiple times, and became a living meme.
Yes, and his Big Jake will never be forgotten. Yeah.
God, it's too funny. I remember when you guys first sent me that Photoshop picture where it's got Bobby blowing his head off with the freaking was it a Waltzer P38, I think?
Yeah, that's what it was.
That's funny.
Fucking love that photo.
That one and the one where he's punching him too, that was funny. I emailed that to him, he's like, oh, that's funny, I like it, let's use it. I think we used that in the credits for Chronicles 7 or 8, if I remember correctly. So tell me more about the project you got going on, Charles. More about the show you got going on. I know you were developing a game at some point. Oh crap, you're breaking up again.
Your microphone with a device.
Charles, are you there? Your mic is acting.
Yes, the idea not off the table. It's, is that better?
You're gonna have to repeat all of that because you horribly glitched out like a mofo.
Is it working now?
Yeah, it sounds good.
Shit. Alright. What about that? I had a quick technical difficulty. My Chrome browser was unresponsive.
Oh, I hate when that shit happens.
Oh yeah, Chrome, it's a good program, but it's got its flaws.
Oh yeah.
There's it, Anyway, I know I read you the script earlier, but
yeah,
that was not while we were recording, so I'll go ahead and do it again. I think the audience would love this shit.
Oh, by all means, go.
Anyway, since it's the script for the pilot episode, Act 1, scene, Lamont's Floating Palace, news reporter. We've got some breaking news. If you're asleep, you'll want to wank up for this. The main character awakens. He was standing up, sleeping like most people do. So he skips to the news station, where the news reporter says, that's right, Sergeant Simpson here, to report that the terrorist known as Red Geist is wanking in the streets of Dwarf Town on planet Earth. What a sick fuck. Earth. We see a scene of Geist just wanking on a curb. Floating palace again, and it's Lot saying, I've got you now, Geist, eat this. Scene of him pushing the red button. A giant moon with an eyeball on it shoots Earth with a laser. It explodes. Geist escapes. It says Big Jake for the big bitches. Now, that may not be a lot of script, but believe it or not, this is taken up, you see here. So far, 119 frames.
Oh, nice. Not bad.
Oh yeah, it's a very tedious process, but
Breaking up again.
Oh crap, now you're breaking.
It's not like full-on animation. Oh.
You want blagging again there, Lamont?
Here we should work now. Yeah, I fixed it, I think. Maybe the lag. Shit.
I don't know. Hit it with a baseball bat.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, so you're saying it was tedious as hell?
Yes, it was tedious as hell, but basically the process here is I have a bunch of pieces, PNG pieces with like transparent backgrounds and shit. They're just basically connected together. It's specifically for the intention of making the show look consistent and being fairly easy to edit frame by frame. rather than having to redraw parts, I just rotate them.
Ah, nice. I did the same thing when I had to do 2D stuff. That makes it so much easier.
Oh yeah. Especially, there's like a less of a risk that it won't look consistent when you do it this way. It makes it limiting, but it's quicker. I mean, South Park has done it for years, why can't I?
Pretty much, yeah.
Fuck, they used to use like legit cardboard.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that. That was awesome as hell.
It looks so damn
Cardboard and a
good.
camera.
It's cardboard claymation at that point.
That was awesome, man.
And I'm actually shocked South Park's still kicking though.
Oh yeah, it's awesome as hell that they still exist.
The kind of weird thing is the show like changed drastically in 2016. It's like it's more linear now. Like it's instead of having one plot in the next episode completely forgetting the plot, it's a continuation now. It's almost like a sitcom at this point.
Yeah, they actually have a solid plot now. That is actually quite interesting.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely a step up from killing Kenny every episode. It was funny for a while, but after a while, it's just you can only kill one character so many ways.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was funny when they had the Heroes little mini-series they did that they eventually made a game out of. It's like, don't you guys remember? And they're like, Kenny, what are you talking about, man? I mean, Mysterion, what are you talking about? He's like, he came, he stabbed me, I was bleeding out. You said you killed Kenny, and you said he was a bastard. And they're like, no, dude, he just punched you and then you ran away. What are you talking about? And he's like fucking schooling, what the hell is that dude? Captain Hindsight?
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, I think that was the other guy. It's like supposed to be like this oblivious dingus who supposedly has actual superpowers and that. And Kenny just goes, listen here, motherfucker, fuck your superpowers, they're bullshit. I die, come back, everyone forgets that I died, and thinks I'm running from everything like a bitch. So, you know what, fucking, Captain Hindsight, go ahead, squeeze the trigger, bitch! And then he decides he's gonna go back to being a news reporter instead of being a superhero. It's just like, that's funny. He gets schooled by a kid.
A simple wardrobe change would have made his character more intimidating.
Oh yeah.
You know, having an eyeball in your chest with like threatening colors. Yellow, I think it was. I could tell what he was. He was like a parody of Superman.
Pretty much.
He was hilarious as fuck. He did the job so.
Oh damn it! You're lagging again.
I really liked when they used to like do celebrity imitations with the actual.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still fucking up on you, man. Oh boy, this thing's gonna need a lot of fucking duct tape.
This thing working?
Yeah, I heard you clear that time.
Yeah, I have one of those antenna things in the back of my computer that picks up signal. I have to rotate it a lot, it's fucking
Oh,
weird.
that's gotta be a pain, yes.
Yeah, it's good signal, but sometimes it cuts out.
That would explain everything.
Weird. Usually it doesn't happen around like 12 a.m. since there's nobody else on right now.
Interesting. Figured everyone would be done. Oh well. Damn. Well, let's see here. What other stuff did I go through? Oh, that's the other thing. Yeah, a lot of people were asking about Bobby's medical condition and that. Basically, long story short, he's been wrestling with the VA to actually get his back operated on. Because he went to go get tested in that, and they put him through a whole bunch of bullshit. He had to pee in a cup, he had to do all this other stuff, get all these different bells and whistles and stuff taken care of. And they delayed his surgery for his lower back because he has some type of weird offbeat on his heart. And it's not like he has like an arrhythmic heartbeat where he's going to have a random heart attack. It's basically his heart gives off an extra electrical pulse or something or other, and that, you know, they thought it was like something serious, but in actuality it's just an abnormality that occurs in certain people. So they literally overreacted over something that was nowhere near a heart tremor, treated it like it was a heart tremor, and then put him through more doctors and bullshit, until eventually the main doctor went, "What the fuck are you retards doing?" And then after that, then like, okay, we gotta wait for all this paperwork to clear up for you to actually come back, do a normal person test, and then after that you can finally get your lower back operated on. So he's been hurting for a while. His lower back's being a pain in the ass. His one knee is still fucking with a bit here and there, but I think he's getting that taken care of. I'm not too sure. Hopefully, all this stuff goes through with the VA, or maybe if we get some favors from the president, he can go put his foot up the VA's ass, and so Bobby can go get himself to a regular civilian doctor, get the shit done lickety split, and then he can be around more often for streaming, video doing, and all that good shit. Because basically, the last time we were hanging out working on some stuff, and he's like, "Yeah, it's a motherfucker. You know, move too much, I can't do this, I can't do that. Half the shit I want to do, I have to try and do it while I'm laying down." I'm like, how do you do that? And he's like, "I figure it out." Total pain in the ass, but I'll let everyone know once he gets that surgery done and taken care of, and hopefully he'll be alright. He's not getting any pins or rods or death rays or anything put into him. Basically, like, two of the lowest parts, two of his lower lumbers, I think they're called, on his back, basically getting fused together because they're like acting up and stuff, and if they go and like push him in a certain way, they're just gonna pop back out. Can't really remove a disc and replace it with something else, because that's just fucking retarded, you know, if it's not all crushed, busted up, or whatever. So in order to keep one of his discs from slipping fully, and you know, basically screwing his back for life, they're just gonna try and fuse the two together so that he can still have mobility. And hopefully that'll take care of that problem. It'll be all good.
Hospitals are painfully complicated, so fuck that.
Oh, God, yeah.
Doctors are always taught to assume the worst first because it's how they get a bigger paycheck. True story.
That sounds right.
If they can convince someone they have AIDS when they don't, they can make money off of them. Because you have to pay for the testing, the treatments, everything. And then when you find out you don't actually have anything, they don't deduct from the bill at all.
Oh, that's a bitch.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Shit, good thing he was a Marine and the fucking government's paying for it. Damn. Oh, I'd be so pissed as a private citizen if I had to go through all that bullshit. Shit like that is why I think insurance is usually bullshit.
It is definitely bullshit. They should have some level of basic care that doesn't screw somebody for life if they can't afford it.
Oh, fuck yeah. Like, medical bills and college debt are the two things that have raped generations. Shit, you know. I don't like to do the whole Bernie Sandernista thing of give everything away for free, increase the taxes, socialism's so fucking great, and that, but yeah, need some comprehensive shit that's not fucking, you know, a con game. Simple as that. Same with fucking, you know, medical and shit, you know. Can't have fucking Canadian healthcare where it's like, you know, decent, but gradually bankrupting the country over time like a living fucking Reaper shadow. But hey, at least something that, you know, fucking works decent. I mean, if you could take the Canadians' work on it and apply it to the American capitalist system without having to go hammer and sickle and dildo, then I think we got something we can work.
I mean, the government is institutionalized inherently to protect us under the cost of us giving away our personal freedoms, to an extent. But at the same time, they don't really do a good job at the whole protection piece when they're fucking up that bad. I think the country would it's better if shit like Medicare and college was government funded. I mean, if you think about it, it wouldn't be a bad thing because it produced future generations and set them up right. Overhaul the college system, overhaul the school system, because right now it's slacking. There's people going to college getting bachelor's, master's degrees, and ultimately doing nothing with them.
Yup. That's where I got backline. Dude.
I mean, it's sad, you know, the abundant lack of jobs specific to certain college professions, you know. Society pressures people to go to college, but then when they go to college and find out that they just wasted their time on a career they won't do anything with, it's a real blow, you know. It's like, what? God damn.
Oh, totally sucks.
Well, and then you think the best way to solve school gun violence is to just firearm.
Crap, you're lagging.
Oh, shit.
We're gonna wrestle with the antenna again.
Testing.
Hello?
Alright. I heard you there.
Alright. Anyway, when these people think the best way to solve school gun violence issue is to ban firearms from everybody.
Oh yeah, that shit never works, man. Fucking Chicago, man, we've got dead bodies everywhere from fucking gun bans.
Do ban something. The only people that'll be using it are the people that don't care if they're breaking the law anyway. Plus, you're making more people that are gonna break the law. Because I guarantee there's like a huge portion of people that if guns were banned would absolutely refuse to give away their guns.
Mm-hmm.
It'll happen.
Absolutely.
They're risking making criminals out of people who would otherwise be innocent, as well as taking safety away from the hands of people that are actually abiding the law.
Or those that aren't normally able to without that.
Exactly. It's dangerous territory, politics.
Fuck yeah. That's why they wrote the Second Amendment the way they did. Shall not be infringed upon. This motherfucker, we need him. And everyone bitches about back in the day, this, that, and the other. Hey, back in the day, you had to worry about getting eaten by a fucking bear. No, it's not, you know, something we commonly think of nowadays because we eat bears. Bears don't eat us, we eat bears. You know? If you wanted to, you could probably go to a fucking deli and go, hey, I would like to have 1 pound of bear meat. And they'd get you fucking bear steaks or bear sandwiches or some shit, you know. Finely sliced bear. Because...
stores.
Oh, fuck you. Yeah, because we have guns, and we've got more guns than we have bears. You know, whereas back in the fucking colonial days and shit, it took you fucking 5 minutes to reload the goddamn gun. And sometimes you didn't kill something within the first shot. It's like, oh no, I live out in the fucking wilderness, I can worry about, you know, lions, tigers, bears, no my and shit. It sucks I only get 1 fucking bullet. You know?
Well, at least it made steel armor obsolete.
Alright, so who here's something really, really funny?
Go for it.
Yeah.
Alright, who here has watched Full Metal Alchemist?
I
I know
Definitely.
I've watched a little.
Okay. And this woman's talking to her 11-year-old cousin. Her cousin's watching Full Metal Alchemist. It goes, oh, you're watching Full Metal Alchemist? That's a really good one. And it shows Nina and her dog. I like these two characters. Hold on. I like these 2 characters in particular. A big part of the story is how totally inseparable they are. Door slams open. That's so mean!
Oh, wait till they get to Maze Hughes in the phone booth.
That's a really long phone call.
If you guys want to watch a really good anime, look up Boku no Pico.
Yeah, no.
Never heard of it.
It's,
You're lucky.
It's pretty interesting. Not to watch, but as a historical piece of art, I don't feel comfortable calling it art, to be honest.
Okay, Boku no Pico is the 2 girls, 1 cup of anime.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm never watching it.
Oh hell no.
Actually, I think it's worse than 2 girls, 1 cup.
That's so.
Yeah, but I say it's the 2 girls, 1 cup of anime.
Oh, here's a good one. Puddin', you might want to keep this in mind.
Uh-huh.
Oh, babe, look at you getting romantic with all these candles. Me, first off, I'm about to sacrifice you.
Too funny.
You know what they say about candles? Anything's a dildo if you're brave enough.
I heard someone say that about a cactus.
Oh yeah.
Oh
It's turn
yeah.
on for you, but it's not for sea turtles to. So keep your fucking trash out of the damn ocean. Awfully bold of you to assume that no sea turtle has daddy issues.
That's great. Sea turtles don't get daddy issues. Oh hell. Alright, well I gotta go get out of here in about the next 10 minutes to go pick up that pizza.
Let's go ahead and kill it, and we can try again tomorrow night.
Yeah, that might work. Hopefully we'll have more of this shit.
I'm filled with 2 glasses of wine.
Cool.
Yeah. Hence, I've been so quiet, because otherwise I'd be saying some stupid shit.
It's all good.
Or shit that would get me kicked out of the place I live.
Oh, good God. Alright, well, thank you, Darwin, for piecing this together last minute. Thank you to Chetnik for showing up earlier, technically, sorry. Fucking stupid moment. Thank you, Chetnik, for showing up earlier. Thank you, Lamont, for showing up.
Fun to be here.
Hell yeah. Hopefully we'll get to do this more often. And Kelt, it's good to have you here as well, man. And I want to thank Lawrence, House, Imperial, General Tojo, and anybody else I may have missed who showed up in chat not once but twice when we tried to get this motherfucker running. Totally appreciate your diligence, and I'll do what I can to get Bobby to hop back in the server here and there and say more, crazy anti-socialist commie shit.
Alright guys, let's get a Geist123 in the chat. Let's hope he escapes that Cambodian death camp.
Definitely. Best luck to you guys, you eternal fucking me. And